Hey all, we are live on YouTube. How's everybody doing tonight? We have the old flapping lips and we one that's online waiting. 4 likes already in the chat, and we have KBRC 13 with us. Maybe I should bring my mic closer. Would be better. You guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay. So Brad, how you been doing? Been working on any RCs lately?
No, and it rained this past weekend, so I didn't go anywhere.
So you didn't go
And
to
it's
your
going to rain again
baseball
this
diamond?
weekend.
No baseball diamond this week.
No, and I was going to run my fighting buggy.
Oh, we see legs. We see some sexy legs coming down the hallway there. Oh, he's got a big drill.
I'm like, I'm not going to need my drill tonight. I leave it out in the shop.
Of course you're gonna need your drill tonight.
And of course I need my drill tonight.
So I went to the States today and I got a box. And I found a body in it. It's like a hat.
Eric and ND Specials here.
It's a hat.
The perfect hat. There we go.
We've talked about drones.
Yeah, there's a guy named Tony. He comes on after hours. He's got drones. We talk about drones.
If anybody wants to talk about drones and tell us about drone, I'm more than willing to talk about drones. The
Yeah.
problem is I own one drone, a DJI Sparks, and a bunch of other no-name brand, but I don't know much about it. So I talk about what I know. And right now I'm kind of
Don't know.
People have done FPV with the ready control cars and trucks, though.
Yes, and I've done that. I got the kit here with it's a monitor. I didn't get the goggles, but since then I did buy a drone with goggles, which means I can now use the goggles to do FPV with my truck. So
Yeah.
I am thinking of doing it.
The guy that comes on after, his name's Tony. He does a lot of FPV, right? Is that what you call it?
Yes. Graveyard guy.
Yes. You're not going to fit in there, are you?
Yes, I picked it up just around 11 o'clock today. I went to I left for an early lunch, let's just say. So it's an hour there, an hour back. So I took an hour extra for lunch.
Wow.
So
that's super tight, Tank.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
What kind of front end is that? Looks like a heavy duty zombie grill front end.
Yeah, I built that. It's just I built it out of chicken or some wire and stuff.
Sweet. So first thing out of the box was this thing. So this is the
Oh,
body
these tires are
that
bigger.
goes on the
Sorry.
Kong head. And it was orange. I can see orange in there. And he repainted black here, and he repainted black on top here. So this thing was repainted a bunch of time, I guess.
Oh, these things just fit.
But body is in good condition. Even the windows are not tinted. They're tinted a little bit, but they're not painted. That's what I meant to say. And Brad's favorite. And then the next thing in there. Brad wants it.
I used to have it, and mine had a camo paint job, which was really nice.
Yeah, this one does not have camo. This one does not have camo, but that said, I was thinking of maybe changing it and putting it in a winter camo, just like I did that truck. So that would
Oh,
be cool.
the black, gray, and white.
Yeah. So here's the truck. Body's in very good condition. Except there is a crack here, kind of, where the body, I guess he flipped it, but that's okay. This thing is not new, and a body post is missing, so I'm going to have to look into getting another body post.
Oh, man.
And
Good luck trying to find that body again.
just trying to figure out how this body goes together. I think it just goes forward. Yeah.
You could beef up. You could fix that crack, couldn't you, with something?
Yeah, you can see the crack there.
Yeah. You there. You could use some type of plastic weld.
Yeah, there is kind of other things you can use, but I'll see. But that's
Well,
okay.
I put too
I
fast
can.
of a motor in mine. If I had it
Oh, yeah?
again, if they made it again, I would. I had a 21 turn in it. If I had it again, I would probably go to a much slower motor than the stock.
what the?
Now,
Here we
They
go.
were never very fast in real life.
they don't need to be fast. I like what he's done to it. I don't know if he's the Chris, did you paint this originally, or because it's rough, so it's got like a sandy finish under the paint, which is kind of cool. So
Might have to grind some of this. Oh, there's a big lip on there. I got to grind off.
there's a big lip.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
got this. There's a big lip on there. It won't. That was smooth. It would go right into.
yeah. I had one like that too in my toolbox that I had to pass on the grinder just to. Anyways, yeah. So
Yeah,
the body's in very good shape. I'm happy. I'm happy with everything actually. I wish they would have did light buckets for this, but there's no light buckets. But that's a Tamiya thing.
I don't know
You don't know. What don't you know?
about these
That's kind of cool.
extensions.
No, a wheel extension are illegal. I don't like wheels extension.
I don't even know if I have nuts though.
Let's have a closer look at this thing.
It's a TAO1 chassis.
This, I'm not sure which chassis this is or what's it called.
I think it's a TAO1.
Brad just said it. TAO1. Man, that's a flimsy dry shaft for the center.
Still does the job. I think
Kind of cool.
you can get a updated drive shaft if you want for it still.
It is kind of bent, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I can try to see an updated one, like Brad is saying. Servo horn is there. Servo screws are there.
One thing's for sure, the next year's if you have another crawl in Ottawa, you could run that in a crawl.
Yeah. I guess the battery goes where this is, and it is a round battery that you got to put in
Damn
there.
it.
Oh, there's a nice screw in there, right there, right where the battery
Hey,
goes.
Innovations. Glad you could join us.
Hey,
Look at
how are
that.
you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm glad
Sure
you could
bit.
join us. It's been a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I appreciate that. How are you guys doing?
Hey, how are
Doing good.
you?
I'm doing okay. Thought I'd pop in. I saw the notification come up, have a little bit of time, and here I am.
Oh, so the front is locked, but the rear is not. That's okay.
Well, Frank, that means if you want now, you just all you have to do is do the rear diff.
Yep.
You don't have to
Yeah,
bother with the front one.
Chris, Innovation Chris from RC84 filmed, sent me two cars. So this one, which is the Tamiya TAO1? No, it's not TAO1
TAO1
chassis.
Hummer.
So this is the body for it. Very good shape.
This
So
looks like a
Oh,
Humvee.
Chris says he painted it.
it is a Humvee.
Oh, cool. I got it right.
Not gonna
Yes,
get out of
and
there.
I'm just looking at it is a torque tune motor.
You got a torque tune in there.
I'm gonna have to find some, I'm gonna have to go to a
And
hobby
those are
shop tomorrow.
those are oil filled dampers, by the way, Frank.
Yes, indeedy.
Yes, they do look like oil filled.
Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday. It's Thursday. I got the T's wrong. Not that it makes a difference. It's Tamiya Tuesday.
Tamiya
Tamiya
Tuesday.
Tuesday
Where'd
is
my
no
video
more.
go? Oh, there you
You got anything new you've been working on, Innovations?
go. That's a silly question. Of course I do. But
Like always,
yeah.
but we don't know what it is. I haven't seen your video in a while that you put out.
Well, I mean, I really haven't been, my head hasn't been there just to like do videos. And I'm just trying to enjoy these cars again. There's a swap meet, an RC swap meet. I think they hold it once or twice a year or something like that. It's about it's in South Florida, and I'm bringing a few cars with me, and I'm going to be selling a lot of stuff that I don't need. But I'm going to get some content there. I'm working on a couple videos now. I've just really been dragging my feet with them. I love making videos. I hate editing. It's just like nails on a
Yeah.
blackboard at this point. I hate staring at a computer. You know.
Did you
I have to
see
go to
that
the hobby
that
shop
new
tomorrow,
the new
damn it.
top speed for RC cars 234?
Oh, I honestly haven't even been
234
keeping up.
miles per hour.
That's really fast. That is
Yeah.
super fast.
And the
But
guy, you would have loved his chassis. He had one motor on each tire, each wheel.
Oh yeah, oh, that's cool. So he's got four motors, does
Yep.
he?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I gotta tell you,
Brad,
I mean, speeds up there at those speeds, you can't achieve them unless you have a like a runway, because the biggest difficulty with going fast in general is the road you run on. It's not even the car. Um, 99% of the cars that are built can greatly over exceed the road that you run it on, So having a runway is bliss. That must be amazing. I still have a car. I've only ran it once. It's dual motor, but I built it years ago and I can't run it. What's the point?
It happened in Britain, and they were using a runway.
Yeah. No, good for them. That's an insane speed. That's like almost
It's as
supercar,
fast as a
hypercar speed.
it's as fast as a Mach McLaren F1.
I think the F1 had a top speed of 240, I believe.
I thought they said it was 234 back in the day.
The 90s? The 90s
Yeah.
McLaren F1?
Yeah, yeah.
240. 240. I'm pretty sure it is.
somebody asked a question. How was your Taco Bell tank? Because I went to Taco Bell at lunchtime in the States. It was fine. I had the thing that you wrap,
Crunch wrap.
crunch wrap. That's it. I had that with a taco. So
Across the border.
and I survived. Yes, Keith, I crossed the border. I went to the dark side.
Well, no, there was an old commercial Taco Bell said cross the border.
Oh yeah, I
And-
remember those.
And just to let you know, we do have Taco Bells here in Canada. We used to have more, but now there's less in Ottawa. I don't know. They just
I
don't
wonder why.
know. Well, I know why, but
I'm sure the stomachs will tell you.
Yeah.
You talk to the stomachs. Taco Bell is good and bad, but also good.
They
It's
have
good for a
some new
bad
things
reason.
I want to try. They do have that shredded chicken, which is pretty good now. Chris says all new gears and bearings, new tires. I assume
On
that's what
what?
he put.
In
Yeah,
what?
I was.
In what
You
car?
were just showing the Hummer, so it could be the Hummer.
Could be. Yeah, I was just showing the Hummer and going through some stuff, but let's get back to that real quick. Uh, it's amazing, Brad, how this actually has tow out because as soon as I press on here, watch the front end, both wheels just like
I don't
tow out.
remember mine doing that.
It's a
Wow.
race car.
Like if I go like this, look at that. It's crazy.
Certified race car.
Some
It's
are
the
some
one.
actual one-to-ones do that when they bounce over things and their front end's up in the air. They come
Yep.
down.
But hey, it's not meant for racing. It's just a scale look and scale aspect of when you're driving it. That's what counts.
Uh, you should be able
But
to
it's
fit a
not.
lipo in there.
Yes, and I think he had a lipo on top here, and that's why he condemned. He put tape here to block the battery, so it looks better, I guess, on video. And on top of that, he's got a wood screw, two wood screws right here, like in there. So there's no way I can put a battery on there until I remove this tray that's on top. But
You just use a smaller lipo to fit under there.
I'll rebuild it. I'll rebuild it to how I like it. He's done what he's done with it for years, and now it's mine, and I'm gonna put some electronic back in there and actually run it. So that should be cool. And it was well loved. Like you can see, there's a lot of scratches on the bottom. So
That's proper use.
oh yeah. But the front end is locked, like I was saying, but the rear is not.
The
So
front end is locked. The diff is locked.
yeah,
He
yeah,
locked the
the
diff
front
in
end.
the front.
What would the reasoning? Why would he want to do that?
If you want to crawl,
So it crawls better. So when you're going over obstacle, you want your front end to pull you through some stuff.
Well, but well, it's not a crawler. I mean, excuse my stupidity.
a trail runner.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he kind of went off-roadish a little bit. I
Yes.
thought that would mainly be used for like maybe some dirt track racing, maybe oval, or I don't know.
Not with the Hummer
I,
body because you're not going to take a Hummer to the race.
Why
You're going to
wouldn't
take
you?
a
You could
Hummer in the
run
wood.
people over. I mean,
It's
not
too
people, but
friggin'
cars.
heavy in real life. What
you
is it you want to say, Brad?
it
Interesting.
actually has a higher center of gravity than most, I think, TAO ones. I think they did something different for the suspension on it because
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a Hummer.
He said he bought it used and rebuilt it. He says the rear diff is a ball bearing diff. Cool. Yeah, I'll
I
try to
don't remember
find the
mine having a
manual.
ball diff in it. Mine had a gear diff.
Like the rims. Rims are nice. These are glued, not beadlocks.
Well, the
But these,
tires
yeah,
are good
they're
for pavement for sure.
yes and no. These are friggin' hard like a rock, man. I can squish them, but there's no foam. But this thing is not heavy enough to bend this.
It's
But
the
these
harder
tires,
plastic.
oh yeah, they're hard. They are rubber, but it's a hard rubber.
I mean, it'll only last longer.
Yeah, but that's okay. I can try to find other wheels for this, but right now it fits perfectly with the Hummer theme. But I gotta find. Oh, it's
I
the
bet you,
shock mount. The shock
I bet
mount is
you,
actually broken.
I bet you could find tires that look like that. That would be for a Hummer because Hummer had tires like that.
Yeah. So it's the shock mount that's actually broken, Brad. So I need a whole new tower, shock tower mount for this. So I gotta go shopping if I want to replace it, unless I can find a 3D printed one or maybe a metal one.
Uh, I think there's some aftermarket parts that they still make today for that car, and they some of those parts were actually able to fit on a TTO2.
Not sure. Oh, the body kind of goes on weird because you got to you got to slide it on to this bar here. This is a bar. So you got to go forward and then back. It's kind of awkward when you don't know what the heck you're doing.
Think you could 3D print some wheels,
Yes.
like a certain style?
Yeah, you could. There we go.
I would
Those
assume
tires,
like a 10th scale.
those tires would be good for the Ottawa crawl.
Cool stuff.
We're pretty much done here.
That one. That camera out of my face. Put this guy down and take the other one out of the box. Now the other one, Brad, what do you think it is?
It's a G6 G6 or G06.
My God.
G
Brad, you're looking pretty aerodynamic right now with your haircut.
Oh, thanks. G601, yes.
G601 chassis.
Don't forget it's
So-
18 scale.
Yes. But 18
That's a 10th or
scale,
an 18th scale.
it is kind of a 10 or 12 inch base, which is kind of cool.
It's large for 18 scale, but you could say that's because it's 6-wheel drive.
And
Wait, so Frank, that
RC80
Tenya that you're working on, is that a 10th scale or
No, it's an
Much
18
smaller.
scale.
that's
Well, the
huge
Hummer-
for an 18
Okay.
scale?
The Hummer
No.
was a 12 scale.
yes, the Hummer is 12 scale.
Mm-hmm.
This one, the
Kong head is 18 scale.
G601, this guy, that's a 18th scale. They call it.
Okay, yeah. Because that's a semi. That makes sense. The Hummer though.
The Hummer is
12
12 scale.
It's a
Okay,
12 scale body on a 10 scale chassis.
Okay, because that definitely looked to be a 10th scale chassis. So yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. It might just be late. I didn't have coffee today or something. I don't know. It didn't register.
There's a military body on there, huh?
That looks awesome. Yeah, that is
Definitely
cool.
aerodynamic, Frank.
I actually like this
aerodynamic.
body. I like the style of this body. This looks a heck of a lot better than the truck, actually.
Is that a Lexan body?
Yes. Now that said, I wish there wasn't a big hole right there so we could see through.
Big hole where?
But I can make wheel wells for that and makes it look even better. But yes, I do like this body.
We're pretty much done here.
Kinda cool.
You need to make sure you drop a like. It's such
Not sure where he found it, but
You can
Chris.
make that 4-wheel steer.
make sure you.
yes, I can. Chris, are you still in there?
Yes, he is.
I'd appreciate you.
Yes, he is. Okay, monster truck body. Cool. I saw a video of yours today that you were showing how to lock the diff. But when I turn the wheels here, none of them are locked. Does that mean you lock them and then you unlock them? Because I was just wondering. But the whole body, this whole thing, the body is all gears all the way through. There's no dry shaft. So
And they're pressed together by the chassis. It's a monocoque chassis. Everybody makes fun of me saying monocoque. But I assume because
What?
a monocoque chassis.
mono,
Yeah. So those gears in there probably also add to the rigidity of the chassis because there's quite a bit of them in there, and they probably add to the rigidity to both sides.
Whoops.
okay. Hobby shop.
I think the gears are
and 4
structurally enhance the chassis.
Yeah, he said he did unlock them. And the way he locked them, he put a gear. He had a spare gear and he put it in there to actually lock them. So
Oh,
I'm probably gonna relock
yeah.
them. And I'm probably going to use that military body and definitely use different tires. Probably going to put regular truck tires on there. I don't know.
Would
Crawler
you want to
tires.
make it four-wheel steer?
And I probably will make it four-wheel steer. I saw them that how they steer. This wheel steers, and then the rear one steers. The center one stays fixed. So
They even have
hopefully,
a spot. They even have a spot where to put the servo.
yes, I saw that in the manual, and hopefully he's got all the parts because there's a lot of plastic parts in here. So hopefully everything is still in there to actually turn it back into a four-wheel steer. So this looks like a Hummer part. Oh, I just put my finger in grease. That's not good.
You want to know what you need to do now, Tank?
What?
Keeps the cavities away.
Yeah, grease.
Oh my God, I just got done rebuilding the diffs in my in my Creighton because I replaced the
Oh, yeah?
chassis and the diff was right there, so I said, screw it, I'll just So
It-
I got a fair share of grease this week.
They just came out with the 6S 8 scale Creighton. I hear good things about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a different body. I really didn't look into it that hard, but I think it's just a different colored body, and the body is flipless. I mean, you can never go wrong with the Creighton 6S. I was talking about the 8S though, the big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they have an 8 scale that's 6S. That's gonna
No,
it'd probably be
that's
faster than the
perfect.
8. It'd probably be faster than the 8th scale. I mean, faster than the 5th scale.
Oh yeah, it is. The 6S platform is just pretty solidified. I mean, I think they're about plateau with what they can do with it, minus electronics. I mean, unless they really want to reinvent the wheel or add another two wheels. Speaking of what Tank's working on now, I mean that'd be kind of cool.
Well,
If they come out with a crawler, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon. That's gonna get me into the crawling world. I promise
Or
you.
what? If Arma comes out with a crawler, you mean?
Yeah, because
They
there's
should.
some word, huh?
They should.
Oh yeah. Of- Absolutely. I mean, that's a whole nother market that they'll grab, basically. I mean, just think about Traxxas before they had, any crawlers. They're, one of the best, I would say one of the best 10 scale, or even I think the minis are also doing really well. They've hit the market by storm. It's craziness. Craziness. So many upgrades. So, yeah, I mean, if Arma does it, of course, there's going to be someone backflipping it also. So why not?
One thing I would like to see Traxxas and Arma do is actually bring back their vintage stuff.
Why?
Mm,
Why?
I mean, they technically still have the two-wheel drive
Because
Rustler.
there's money to be
Not
made in
much
that
has
market
changed.
for them.
Oh, well, actual
More
vintage
money,
replicas,
more
yeah.
money.
I agree because Team Associated has been doing it for a couple years now, preying on people reminiscing into the gold pan.
Yeah. It's gonna, well, I don't know if it's gonna hurt Tamiya if other big companies do that, because when you think of like reminiscing and the nostalgia, Tamiya, that's the first thing that comes to my mind right
Yeah.
off the bat. Now we have a couple multi-million dollar companies starting to branch out with that. I feel some of that would get taken away from Tamiya. Not that I don't want them to, but I don't want Tamiya to like die down.
They
It's
won't.
it's
They still got quite a few that they haven't remade yet, and
Yeah.
they should. And but they haven't forgotten about making new things.
yeah,
They still
that's
make
always
new
good.
things as they make old things, and the new things that are coming out in 15 years will be vintage stuff.
God, yeah, that is true.
Uh,
Time
and
is flying.
Everybody, they're having their 50th anniversary in the RC hobby soon. And people are looking for quite a few different vehicles that they should be coming out with. And
Mhm.
I could name several of them that they need to come out with. I mean, the 95912 scale, the Group B Celica that they made also on with a similar chassis. They need to bring the Blazing Blazer back out, the SRB Ranger, Ford Ranger body on the SRB chassis, the Falcon. Everybody wants to see the Falcon again. Even the ugly ones they could come back out with, like the Striker and the one after that, the other one that had the oil filled dampers on it. That was based on a plane look, like a jet plane look.
Do you remember X Mods from Radio Shack?
Yeah, the X
Yes.
mods.
That is what I started with when I was like 5.
Oh yeah.
It's probably not vintage yet, but at this time, it's getting to be, with 2002, 2002, and it's 2025. Within the next 7 or so years, it's going to be vintage, it's ridiculous. That means I'm getting old. I woke up and my neck hurt the other day. That's not good. That's
I always
horrible.
tell people, if you've known someone for 15 years, you've gotten old.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And you're still talking to
I
someone
agree
for
with that.
15 years? Yeah, you
Uh,
start feeling old when you've known someone for 15 years.
Yeah. My 10-year high school graduation anniversary is coming up, actually. End of this year, it'll be 10 years. Time literally flies. I know it's like a no comparison,
mhm.
to the majority of the other, all the other guys I talked to, but it's just crazy. Time literally flies.
Oh, I remember you coming on this channel on RC Talk and talking for the first time about your video that was going viral, one of that first video, and we were trying to help you, like steer you at different ways and helping you.
Oh,
And
with the Limitless. That was
yes,
in, I think, 2019. I was
even
battling
before
probably
that.
one of the worst automotive jobs on top of making content for that. And I
Oh yeah.
should have just flat out quit and given it the time. And yeah, it was I did end up quitting, but yeah, God, never will I be a service tech, automotive service tech again. Um,
Excuse me for a second here. Chris says, Tank, the Hummer body took me a month to find, $85 in the UK.
Wow. Thanks
So,
for the
that's
info.
a bit much.
well, it's also, who knows how many are out there still.
Yeah, no, it's
Knocked everything down over here.
They could come back out with that one again. That came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
You
the
okay,
whole
Keith?
chassis lineup, the first two
no, I'm knocking all
TAOs could be
kinds of
coming out.
shit all over the place, Tank.
I told people about your video where your Creighton pulled 10,000 pounds with you on top of it.
oh yeah, I remember that. That also feels like yesterday. Actually, the motor desoldered itself.
Yeah, it
Motor kind of
desoldered
blew up
itself, but
on
it didn't
that.
break.
No, it just solder melted. But that was with, I think it was an 1100 2028 from Castle. Um, but what I ended up doing was really refining the whole towing setup. So I put an 800, two 800s in there, and I put the transmission in gear reduction, then pulled the bus. I literally did the math based on the difference in gear ratio and the torque output of the motor, the difference between the torque output between one or two motors. And math said I could, if nothing breaks, pull the school bus, and it did. But
You
yeah, ever since that, I like to tow things.
Oh yeah.
Different.
you sat on the front to keep the front tires on so you get more grip to pull.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way it
And
can
you were
do
what,
it on itself,
150 pounds?
give or take, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm 154. I don't know. Either way, but
And it
what I
still
was
held your weight.
thinking,
The chassis took your weight.
oh yeah, I have like bump stops on the shocks. You, me, Tank, and KBRC, we could all stand on top of it and we could literally stand on top of it together
Oh
and
yeah.
the chassis won't touch the ground because that won't really help it to pull any. There's just the bump stops in there. So
How much horsepower do you think you were using to pull that?
honestly, probably the least amount because I only pulled 28 amps based on how I had everything set up per ESC. 28 amps to pull the bus with me on it. It pulled no amps. So that was probably maybe half a horsepower.
Oh yeah.
Well, you had a
But
Mercedes and your Stinger on there, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, there was the Mercedes. Oh God.
And you. So, and it
Yeah.
showed it, and it had to pull a lot of amps, and that's why it decided itself.
Yeah. That time because it wasn't set up in gear reduction and it was geared to bash and get some speed. Um, so there was a big difference with all of that. I really refined it now. There's nothing I need to do to touch the powertrain um, on well now Colossus. It was Juggernaut, but I enjoyed it. But all these big
I am
crazy
the
cars.
juggernaut, bitch.
It-
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
still
yeah,
find
yeah.
that's going to be an impressive thing forever. People are going to find that impressive, always.
So when it pulled the video did so well, it did horrible. No one actually believed it because it was clickbait to pull the school bus. And I don't blame them. It looked I mean, I didn't put it
Brad
up a
knows
clickbaity
clickbait.
picture. Yeah, it literally looked like it because there's a real school bus in the back. I didn't edit that. It was a real anyway, but
Yeah.
it actually pulled the bus and I got no views on it. I'm not, pissed because it's kind of hard to see through the fog and really see is it bullshit? Is it BS or is it C Tank? I care about your stream. I didn't curse. I held that one
Thanks.
back. You saw that? I caught that. I mean, that really wasn't, that
Really
big
No,
of a.
friggin'
they would
cares
still
about
find it
your
impressive
stream,
with
James.
with the two cars and you on top of it.
I mean, so I did the math with what Colossus can do now, and he could pull no, electrically 7 more buses in line. It pulled 28 amps to pull the bus. Now, if each ESC can deliver 500 amps constant, 600 amps constant, divide 5 or 600 amps by however many. I mean, it could pull more than that, but mechanically, gears are gonna fly out. The drive shaft is gonna literally pretzel. It's not gonna happen, but it's
It's
cool.
too bad that you can't actually get a car out of a ditch with it, but that would be cool.
I was actually thinking of stopping at the local LA Fitness, like paying them, hey, can I use these plates, the 45-pound
Yeah,
weight, and I'd buy
yeah,
a
that'd be
backpack.
cool.
I'd buy 2 backpacks, one for the front, one for the back, and put another 90 and then another 90 on me. So I'd fit plus another 180. So there's 3 and change, 100 pounds. But what I want to do, actually, I know a guy who owned that Mercedes, Brad. He
Yeah.
does like how I do social media with RC cars and I do marketing
Yeah.
and stuff like that. He does luxury and exotic car reviews. Now, his clientele, obviously, they're just completely different people with a lot of money. And I asked him if he knew anyone that owns a big jet, like a real passenger or just whatever
A
jet plane,
Learjet.
something like that, at least 50,
Just any kind of
60,000.
jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still waiting for the word. Oh, that was a month or two ago that I
So,
asked
so
that I asked him. So.
you still talk to that guy who had that Mercedes?
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually told him to come with me to the swap meet today, and the guy who owned the Porsche, he now traded that Taycan is the electric
Icon.
one. Taycan. He traded that one in, and now he has a GT3 RS, and he's doing, I guess, supercar things now. So can't keep up with him.
Yeah, well, he probably wants to find a way to get a hypercar.
So you do pulling
I'm fine
competitions
enough.
and stuff?
Do what now?
Do you do pulling competitions and stuff with this thing or?
Not really. It's not like an actual registered pull truck. I just wanted to build something that I could ride on that can tow. But
Yeah.
I don't see why, it couldn't unless there's a class for it.
It-
That's the biggest thing is the class for that.
Yeah, I guarantee you they probably have a class.
Cause that, what he's talking like that pull yours really good, huh, Tank? You're pulling.
Yeah, it would pull the sled no problem. The problem
Right.
is this sled is a 10th scale sled, and his truck is probably which truck is that? The 1/8?
Oh, it's a
Fifth.
fifth scale. Oh, you could put
Oh,
that
Fifth scale.
okay.
sled.
It's a fifth scale.
You could put the sled in the body and
Oh,
just imagine it in the back.
I thought it was 110. Sorry.
if you like towing things, maybe you should get into making tow vehicles that for towing competitions.
I don't see why not. I was thinking going to Taco Bell to tow some tacos for Tank.
They have these new things I want to try, the breaded chicken burritos and breaded chicken tacos.
Oh, that sounds so good. The last I had from Taco Bell, it was the Dorito shell
The
taco.
the
Doritos.
the Locos Taco Doritos shell thing.
Yeah, something like that. It was really good. It was. And now is not the right time for me to be imagining eating it again because I will go out
And
with
get some.
Colossus and I will have it bring me to Taco Bell. That's too much work.
So
I actually have them in the other room.
since last time you were with us, you moved to a new place and you were doing YouTube all the time. You still are? You're still living there? And how's life where you are right now?
If I may be real honest, shit happens. And I'm back where I was
Okay.
originally. Yeah, so I'm still doing the YouTube stuff and yeah.
Is your girlfriend stuck it with you?
I had
That's
to
the
do
problem.
what's best for me. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do.
I'm
But
sorry.
anyway,
That's life.
it happened. No, it's all good.
Yep. Well, I hope you the best and just keep doing what you love and with as long as it makes you happy. You got to be happy in life and you got to do things that make you happy because if you don't,
Yeah,
you're just going to get depressed. You're just going to
that was the
not feel like
principle.
doing anything.
That
So,
was literally the principle.
yeah,
And I had no, what's it called? And I'm
drive,
still, yeah,
drive.
I had everything sucked out of me. And it's, I'm young. It's good that I experienced it. It's sucked, but I know what to avoid now. And so I'll take it. It put me a little bit in a rut and I'm just working up. I mean, I'm right now, you guys are on my laptop, I'm editing, so I'm still pushing through it. But no, I appreciate that.
So you're not living in Florida anymore, or?
No, I am. I was in Florida before. I was in Tallahassee. I moved to Tallahassee. I was there for like 6 months. Moved back 2 months ago. Kind of recently. The first month I couldn't do anything. So that month flew by like it was nothing. I started working again like about a month ago. So that's why things are starting to now pick back up and so on and so forth. And now I'm trying to, join the lives and trying to say, give my support to Tank and you guys
Thank you.
and whatnot. And
So what is
Yeah.
your job now?
well, I still do the YouTube. I do marketing for not just RC companies. it's also just general companies that want me to advertise stuff for them, and I basically give them a video rate or daily rate. And if we agree, okay, cool, you send the product, I could send it back, no big deal, or I could keep it and I'll lower my rate. You know, it's a mutual because all they want is exposure, and I get it, don't we all?
Yep.
And that's pretty much what I do. And I'm trying to stay on top of the battery line with CNHL, and I need to refine. I couldn't stay on top of anything when I was before
I
there.
hear good
So
things about the CNHLs.
CNHL is great. I mean,
They're
despite
good
seeing the
battery.
C rating on any battery, um, you know, you just need to see the quality. Well, you don't see the quality of the cell, but anyway, yeah, CNHL does really good things. A lot of other companies do great things. I've been trying to formulate with them, trying to make an extremely potent battery, not just high milliamp, but something that can dump out power.
Oh yeah.
That's going to get Onyx and SMC to, oh, they did something for real this time, basically. Not looking
This,
to be better than them, just looking to be around, you know, where they're at.
the CHLNs, those actually probably have true uh true
Ooh, see,
C ratings.
I mean, a really good battery is probably 28 to 30C true. True. Like if you could get 30C out, like a real 30C out of a battery, that's amazing. A lot of the batteries over 50, 60, 80, 100C, it's all just marketing because you can't really just tell. You know, you need a good quality cell, you need good solder joints. You also have to solder, you know, well. There's a lot of
Well,
things that influence the output of the
people
battery.
people don't realize also when you solder, there's different type of solder that can take more heat also. So you can't just go to the store and buy a solder, and because there's numbers associated to, I think there's three numbers to those, and two or three, I can't remember, two. Anyways, you got to
It
be
depends,
careful.
but yeah. Oh wait, no,
And that's
sorry. You
yeah, go ahead.
talk. I,
Okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, no,
Apologize.
because I've taken batteries and cells apart before, like to try to fix it or just to see how it's made. And let me tell you, when you get inside that battery and you take your soldering iron and you heat up that solder for it to actually melt, you got to put a lot of friggin' heat on that for that sucker to actually start melting compared to the
Mhm.
connectors that we actually connect on our crawlers. Like it is not the same solder at all. It's just crazy how much heat you need on that.
They're
Do you
probably using lead
silver
free
content?
lead free solder or a higher content of silver, and that's what I use in anything crazy high end. It's got a higher melting point, so it's much more difficult to solder, but it's going to be able to hold. I mean, if you do get a good solder, it's going to hold itself at much higher amps. Silver,
Yes.
it's a higher electrical conductivity, lowers your resistance. Tin, tin and lead, it's going to be a little bit lesser of that, but it's going to be easier to solder. So if you're a great solderer, uh, and you have a good iron, go with the better solder. And if
Yeah,
you're
and
pulling, yeah,
there is some solder that are lead free.
yeah,
But those are harder to solder with. And that's why a lot of people with RCs, they don't care. They'd rather use the one with lead, but it's not good for the environment, but there's not a lot of lead in there. So it's a it's a game you got to play.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised there's not solder that's made out of platinum and gold. Those are even better than silver.
Yes, yes. So instead of it being 18 to $20, you'd be spending 1,800 to two thousand
Yes.
dollars a spool.
Yeah.
I care about it.
Brad has some crazy ideas sometime. He says, I wish they would do that in gold, but he would never buy it because he can't afford it. But he
Pretty
wishes
much none of us
somebody
can
would
afford
make
it.
it. Yeah.
The principle is great though. I love it.
Yes.
But
What you'd
silver,
have to do, what you'd have to do is any bad catalytic converter, try to scrape out all that platinum, try to make solder out of it. That's why they steal it, because platinum technically on average is
Yeah.
more expensive than gold.
yeah, it is. That is true.
Silver and gold.
Yep. Electrically, silver is going to be the pinnacle of electrical conductivity, and I think gold is like right next to it. But I think,
It
or
goes
sorry, copper. The copper.
copper, then silver.
Yeah, it goes silver. Silver is first, then copper, right?
Well,
I'm
copper's
pretty sure.
cheaper.
Well, copper, yeah, copper is cheaper, so that's why they'll mix it in with wires. With I mean the content of a wire will be copper.
Or a
I'm
plumbing
messing up
job or
big time tonight, I think.
plumbing things.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I use a $24 iron and it does amazing on 6-gauge wire with lead-free solder. If you're
Yeah.
spending more than that, you got to be very careful.
Ugh.
And I would monitor how you solder, and I would monitor like the process at which you clean the iron with, because you can have a $200 iron digital, right? It's got all these
Yep.
nice doodads on it. I'm actually working on, no, not this video, next video. I solder a 16S ESC that has 4 connectors on it, series. So I actually talk about that in there. In the principle of it, I'm using a $24 iron, and it's getting work done.
how many watts is the iron?
80. It's an 80-watt iron.
That's hard to believe, because I've messed with some things that are producing that, and I wasn't getting any good crap out of it. Wasn't soldering very well.
Exactly. It's not. It might not be you. It could be the cleanliness of the iron's tip, or it could
Yeah.
also be the heating element. It
These
could
were
be.
new tips. These were new tips.
Then it could be the heating element. It could be the heating element that's starting to die. I mean, it's a Weller stick iron.
Yeah, I
It's
had a
just
Weller
an
and it
80
didn't
watt.
work well, and it was brand new.
I used a soldering
I
gun
must
that
have got a bad soldering iron.
my stepdad used to solder stuff for NASA.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's just old, really cheap soldering iron.
I mean, if it fits the bill and you get a good solder joint, I mean, hell, why not? But yeah, I mean, you got to make sure the tip is clean, tip of the iron is clean. You got to make sure whatever's holding the actual tip into the iron is tight, because if it's not
Yeah.
tight, thermal energy won't transfer.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, I've been using my iron for probably 5 years now,
my
and it's
soldering is
fine.
so bad. It's like,
Uh,
where did it all go to? It's all in the air. And there's none on the wires.
it, it,
Yeah,
the soldering, I when I clean off a tip, I use a rough Dremel thing to clean off the
that's
tip.
why. That's why.
You're
That
making it
that
too
that
hard.
could
It's
be why.
messing it up too much, right? What do
The,
you just use?
there's a
Sandpaper?
No,
there's a surface on the tip that you
that
do
helps.
not want to get rid of. That right there, I guarantee you, is why. What you want to
Do
do, if it's got like the black crap oxide schmegma over time when it, cooks the solder, you need to use like a steel little, I don't know.
Steel wool.
It's like yeah,
yeah,
something
steel
like that in
wool.
like the metal container. Use that, and then you want to just dip it in flux. Do that, dip it in flux. Do it 3 times. I can bet you'll be fine. But
Yep.
only to like, I mean, I'm not going to say a new tip. Any tip that you didn't like Dremel that surface off, and that could be why. And I know
Yeah,
because I
so it's
used
already,
to.
he already ruined his
Uh,
tip, right?
I
Yeah.
I only did that when I saw the black crap on it.
Even
I
with the
thought it would
black.
stop. I thought it wasn't heating up well enough because it was being stifled by the black stuff.
Well, yeah, I
Stifling.
mean that black stuff will cause you to not solder well. It just will cause heat to not transfer. That is true. But when I say you just got to do it 2, 3 times, dip it in flux, 2, 3 times in the steel wool, dip it in, do that process 3 times, you should be
Yeah,
able to see
and
your reflection in the tip. That's when
and
the iron is good.
and if you don't have flux, what I do is when I'm soldering, after I solder, I just coat my tip again with solder and then I wipe it
Yeah,
off real
yeah, that
fast.
works.
And then that gets all that burnt shit out of the tip. And then you use a wet
You said a bad
sponge
word.
and yeah, I know I said shit. But it's bad, but not that bad. It's not, I don't count that as a swear word, but I know it's not good to say. Um,
I
but
bit my tongue. So.
yeah, but there's different ways to clean the tip. Using flux is a perfect way and a nice way, but not everybody has access to that or knows where to get it.
Yeah.
Mind you, on Amazon now you can pretty much get anything, but your solder usually has flux in it. So that's why that's a good cleaner to actually just put some tin on
Yep.
your iron and then just wipe it off real quick. So
Couldn't you go to like Home Depot or Lowe's to get flux?
Yeah. They
you
have
should
the
be able to.
little
Yep.
Yeah,
pods.
they have little containers of flux.
I don't even use flux to solder with. I just use it to clean. If you need flux on your wires, whether
Yeah.
it's your prep, whether the wire is junked up, like where there's corrosion, something is not right if you need flux.
Yes.
To make it stick.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that
So
because I've
what am
never
I
used.
doing wrong? My
I,
it just like just goes away. It doesn't even stay on the wire.
Well, your wire is not hot enough. One thing you got to do is
Oh,
warm
okay.
up your wire real good. Okay. And then
Yeah.
when you put your tin or your solder onto don't put it on your iron. Don't put it on the iron. Put it on the wire.
On the
If
wire.
it
Yeah,
starts
I put it on the
melting on the
iron.
wire, that means your wire is hot enough. And that's called pre-tin. So you tin your wire first, and that's how I do it. And then you tin your
Exactly.
connector also, which means you put some solder on your connector. And then you bring the wire in and just touch the two, and then they just melt together.
I
That's the
definitely
way I
don't
do it.
definitely that haven't heaten the wire up at all. And then I put the solder on the soldering gun instead of the wire. So yeah,
No,
I'm totally
don't put the
messing it up.
solder on your soldering iron. You put the solder on the wire.
That's where it just goes away.
yeah, I've had flux core solder before.
Did you ask it nicely?
Can you solder this flux?
Yeah, there's solder that has flux core in it.
Yes,
Yeah.
most solder will have flux in it, but there is some that don't. And that one
Yeah,
is a
you
little
always want to get it
harmless.
with flux. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last stuff I bought had flux in it.
And don't
Oh,
buy the
perfect.
very thick one. Don't buy the very not that thick, but don't buy
Here,
the one that's actually meant
That's
for
how do I change
plumbers.
this around?
that's and
There you
this
go.
I had some of that too, and
But
it wouldn't solder at all. Some of
this
that
is
thick,
this
thick
is going to
stuff.
be the future video right here. It's hard to see because it's in like playback mode. But this is fixed gauge wire going into a QSA connector, and you could see how I'm adding. It's really hard to see the solder to the top of it and
Yeah.
allowing gravity to take the solder down. But before I do that, I tin the wire just so it's a more natural. I don't know why it's doing this.
So you saying
But
tin the wire, that's making it hot, getting the
yeah,
wire hot.
well, it's not just getting it hot. You need to basically before oh my God, okay, this is wigging out right now. All right, how do I turn this back around? Before you put it in any connector, before you even put solder in the connector, like pretend this is the wire right here, right? You want to add solder to it over here just so that it goes all the way through. Just because you have a nice shiny top doesn't mean it's a literal good solder joint. You want to make sure there's solder throughout the wire. So before I even put it in, let's say, the connector and then solder it, you need to make sure this part is soldered. And then what I do from the top is add the solder. And what it basically does is just displace the solder that's in the wire, pushes it down, and it just sandwiches everything
Put it all
perfectly together.
together. Right.
What do you think of soldering irons that have lead feed?
that feed the solder.
I mean, if it, just like the post office, if it fits, it ships. It really doesn't matter, like how you solder, what you solder with, as long as you know the process at which you do it is good. And I specifically state in this video, I don't care if you have a $200 iron, if your ethic at which you solder isn't on point to whatever caliber work you're doing, it's never going to fly. You need to make sure that your prep work is good. You need to make
Yeah.
sure, like, prep work, not just like within the wires and the connectors, like your iron. You got to make sure the tip is clean. You got to make sure, like, let's say if you have flux, get all your stuff, all your tools ready. I mean, it's make or break. And if you're pulling over 400, 500 amps, you'll know if you have a good solder joint. Something will blow up. There's the
Yeah, I never
ESC.
pull that much amperage for my
Is
jobs.
Tony in
Wow.
the chat? Do you know?
Uh,
Tony was in the chat.
I
Not
don't know. I haven't seen.
CCX Tony.
I know who
real
you're talking about.
I'm going to show a video. I'm going to share sound. So if you guys talk, it will feed back into you. So
Okay, we won't talk. We won't talk.
see, I got a video also soldering motor leads to a motor and ESC.
Water in
So
with a sponge.
So there, I was, of course, I get a friggin' ad.
Oh,
Let
that's
play
me.
that first. Hey? The what? See, the tip of my soldering is very old. I got to buy a new one, that's for sure. And you can tell by the right here,
Smell.
this part is all burnt up, but the rest is nice and clean because I did not clean it, but it just shows you that I can actually clean it. But I actually show in this video that you have to pre-tin your wire, and I talk about this at what point. So I'm showing the wire here. Come on, camera, focus. The wire is just bare. So it's just twisted, but nothing on it.
Wire. That's silver wire.
Yeah, it's the one for the ESC. This one is on the motor, but it's basically the same wire as the other one. And then I'm just taking it. I should have put it in a clamp, but I'm going to warm up the wire first. Okay, I am going to put it in a clamp, but I'm using a butane torch or
that's cool.
solder.
That's cool.
Which I like using a lot. I use this thing all the time. So what I'm going to do, and I place the wire this way so that when I solder it, the gravity is just going to suck it in.
Gravity is your friend.
Yes, gravity is your friend. So I put both there. And then see, I warm up the wire at the back, but then in the front of the wire, that's where I put the solder. So
right
I'm
under
putting
the
the
tip.
solder. Yeah, right underneath the tip. And then all of a sudden it starts sucking it in and it goes in and you keep going until it's all covered, until you do not see the wire. And that means it is going to go down a little bit, but not that much. But that's pre-tinning your wire. So you do that to both of them.
I felt you didn't give yourself enough wire to solder. That's a little bit of.
Oh yeah, there's
That's
more than enough.
Small bit of it showing.
And see now on the lead here, I warm up the cup, and then I come in, and then I just fill the cup with the solder. And then when I'm just going to take this guy, since this is still hot, I'm just going to warm it up a bit, and it's just going to go right in. And it's that easy. So you have to pre-tin your thing. So now I'm warming up the thing again. My big fat
You're making
fingers
bullet
are in the way.
connectors?
Yeah, I'm making bullet connectors. That's I never go directly to the motor. I like using bullets. Yes, it's more expensive, but see, and now that's all in and perfectly.
Nice. Yep.
So this is how I done it. And I've done this 5 years ago and there's over 5,000 views. I love making these videos. I should make more of them.
That's recap several
maybe
times over.
Hey?
You should recap several times over the years.
Oh, Well, I do it all the
Let's just
time.
make
Like
it on
I'm
a
gonna have
video.
to do it for these two trucks. They have these. Yeah. For these two truck, I'll have to redo it because they have these old Tamiya
Oh
squishy
yeah,
thing.
Bullet
those things
connectors.
are
So
clamped. These things are
yeah,
clamped in.
so I'm gonna cut these off and put the same connectors at the other one. I could change the motor to a thicker wire, but heck, these motors doesn't matter. This wire is thick enough for this. Uh,
The
so
biggest upgrade
I
is
am,
that connector, that bullet connector you're putting on there.
I
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Are you gonna just keep the stock motor for the Kong head?
The Kong head has a Dynamite 12 turn right now, so it does not have the stock motor. But I will change it because I want this to be a crawler. I heard it's geared very fast. So I'm thinking of putting maybe a 45 or even a 55 turn in here to slow it down. But I got to experiment. I do have a couple motors here that I'm.
Believe it or not, those Chevron tires do better than you think crawling.
No,
Believe it or
no, Brad. You're
I've seen people do it.
you saying that really proves to me that you have not crawled a lot. Because let me tell you, those tires are garbage when you crawl on rocks. Garbage. You cannot perform good. But
Maybe
yeah,
maybe he's got gravity on his side.
uh,
Therefore, they can perform good.
maybe. Uh, we should do a RC talk and talk about soldering and actually show some demos and how I do it and how you do it and tips and tricks one day
Yeah.
and just do stuff just to show the people how it's done. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that. I could set something up. I don't know, just solder whatever. It could be anything. It doesn't matter. But do like a live soldering or something like that.
Yeah,
Can I zoom in here? If I were to
that's
have
why
this
I have
on
an overhead
tripod,
camera here that I can adjust.
but how can you cast to like this screen?
What do
I'm
you mean?
trying
How
to
can you?
zoom in. I can't zoom. Like, so let's say if I'm soldering right over here, right? How do I zoom in without putting my camera closer?
Yeah, you need the camera software that actually does it. Like if it was a Logitech, you could do it with a Logitech.
Oh,
It
so
does
basically
permit
you're
you to
saying
do
it's
it.
magic. Crap.
No, it's not. What I'm
Strange.
saying is when I start my Logitech software, which I just started here, and I'll show you real quick. And I'll share, disconnect the audio because there's no audio. So this is my Logitech software. So here I have plus, minus to zoom in. I can change a couple things. And this is what I'll show you right now is if I come back here and I actually zoom in, hit the plus, I can actually zoom in with that camera.
Oh, that's
But
amazing.
not every camera can do this. Some of the Logitech cameras can actually do this.
Okay, so
And
right
once
now you're on your computer, right?
that is
Doing this
correct.
live? Okay. I'm on
Yes.
my phone, so maybe that could be the reason.
Yeah, on the
It
phone you
also
can't
said
really do that.
anti-flip.
So this is a 4K camera, so I can really zoom in digitally, and then I can move the camera around on some spots, and then
Hmm.
I can actually zoom out. This is full zoom out. Like you can see, this is wide angle,
Yeah.
but I can actually bring it in a little bit, and this is how I like it right now. Because if I show too much, people can really see the mess I have behind me. That's
Yeah,
not
you
good.
see into the other room, like I told you the other day.
Yeah. So there is ways to do it, but not every camera does it. If you buy a
Gotcha.
cheap camera, you probably can't. The Logitech camera I got was given to me by Logitech, for this stream. So thank you very much, Logitech. But this camera I have is like a $300 camera.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be some kind of it's gonna be a worth it. Oh my God, English. It's going to be worth it to make the investment. And that's what I've been trying to kind of do, like do more of the live stream stuff. And I gotta be honest, I suck at it. I only know
Hmm.
how to post to like, let's say one um, media platform at a time. I tried doing Instagram and YouTube at the same time, and it was just atrocious. I had to stop Instagram, which was it was
Uh,
honestly horrible. Um, so I gotta like really get
So
into understanding and knowing that.
so this Logitech software, see the MX Brio 705, that's the one I'm using, the main one. And then I got my overhead camera, which is here. And then I can hit the plus or the minus, and I can actually zoom in and leave the camera there and actually position where I want it. And I can actually zoom in even more. So let's say I'm making a how-to video. I
Oh,
can really zoom in, and then I can go advance and actually play with the focus myself and make it okay, this is where I want it to be. So you can play with the
that's cool.
brightness, the color. So if you pay enough for your camera, you can do more with it. It's just how much. To me, this is really worth it because for me, this is important. So here I can select different cameras. I can go back to this one, but I'm using this one for right now. So yeah, I won't see my image, but I do see it on the live. So
uh,
That's cool.
ND guy, ND special, said something, but it disappeared. I can't see it on my screen anymore. I think you can see it on your screen.
uh, I bet TikTok and Instagram are slave sites. LOL. Is that what you think you said?
No, it was about putting a mini body on a Grom from Tamiya.
Okay. Yeah. Andy Special. Also forgot to tell you, Frank. Tim got his mini Tamiya body on the Grom brushless 2S. Yes, he did, and he sent me pictures on that. I can show you guys because Tim did
So it's
send
either
me
buy a new
pictures.
Grom because I've been wanting another Grom, or getting that Logitech setup. Now I'm stuck like Chuck. Son of
Well,
Which
you
Grom? The new ones, the new four wheel.
any. It doesn't matter. They're all
Yeah,
basic.
the bronze colored, the bronze colored body.
Oh, that's cute.
so
That's a little
so
beep
this
beep.
is this is a Tamiya on. Oh, it went the wrong way.
That's a
This is
weird
a
looking.
Tamiya. It's a Chinese knockoff of the Tamiya, so it's not the original one, but it still looks good. It's got the same
I like the
wheelbase and things
tires.
like that. Yeah, that's the Grom tires.
Grom tires.
It's a Grom under there, right?
It's a
Yes.
yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. He's got body clips. I thought it was clipless. Which
Well, he
which
had to
which Grom
modify
is
it.
it?
He had to modify it because he's got screws here. I guess he's got the body mounts there, but he
Okay,
did have to
yeah.
do modification for it
So he probably
because
put like
yes,
some kind of posts in
yeah.
there and shot holes through the body.
The best color on the best color on the Grom, the Gorgon is the bronze color. The bronze color one looks great.
Crap. That's another car I've been wanting to get. Is a Gorgon.
The
Damn it.
two-wheel drive or the four-wheel drive Groms?
It doesn't matter. I
Better
wanted
better start
a
making
Gorgon.
videos. Better
Uh,
start making videos to pay for those RC
yeah.
Groms.
Yeah, or I sell one car. I sell one of my cars. I could do it all.
Yeah, and you could try to see how much that little chassis can tow.
Yeah. Well, I was really wanting I think it's the two-wheel drive 10 scale
I have
Gorgon.
one.
Just to enjoy it. I didn't even if I make videos on a car and like do stupid crap with it, I really don't enjoy the car. I don't. I don't enjoy any
Okay.
of the crazy any of the crazy cars. Colossus, I don't like setting that thing up. That thing takes 1, 2, 3, 4 batteries.
Oh,
It's ridiculous. I just want to plug it in, hit a button, and go.
I decided to make, what did Josh call this? I forgot, smelly something. My tiny Tim cane into a bone on the top instead of a piece of wood.
Okay.
Hey, Frank, Traxxas just came out with a new rally car, and it's
Yes,
different.
I saw that on their mini platform, their new mini
Yeah.
platform, shorter
Yeah, I wanna
wheelbase.
see
It's
that,
fast. I hear it's very fast, and it does 3S, and it's a 12 scale.
Can we see that, Tank?
What platform did they go off of with that?
The
The
new-
XRT Mini, but they did some
Oh, yeah,
modifications to the
yeah.
chassis, which actually it's longer than the XRT Mini.
Oh,
I think
it's
it's
gonna
also
handle
wider.
great then.
They did some modifications to it, so it's not all the same.
It's
And they
gonna
made
be
it 12
great then.
scale. They made it 12 scales and 16 scale.
That's gonna be a
So,
great
Th-
small
this
The
tank.
is 10.
RS200.
This
Wow.
is
And it's
10
very
inch
expensive.
wheelbase. This is 10-inch wheelbase compared to the other one. The Slash is
430
12.
bucks. They are on
Yeah,
They're
that's
on
that's
crack.
what
stuff.
this is where everybody on social media are saying it's a nice car, but holy crap,
400 bucks.
the price is too much. So
You know,
everybody's
it's
kicking
the
on the price.
tariffs. It's because it's. I'm sure they. Well, I mean,
It's
I'm
more
sure
than
they get a
that in
lot of their stuff
Canada.
from China.
I don't know if I like that though, man.
You like the RS200? That's what that car
Green.
is. They don't have green, Keith.
Well,
I don't know. It's in the dirt, it's in the dust, but man, the body is way too clean. I don't know if this was
yeah, that's not a right picture,
AI
Tank. Yeah.
AI generated or something because
I like the tires on it.
come on. Why
I
the
mean, I'm
heck
sure they
did-
use like a brand new car in every single, place
Shop.
that they take pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
I'm
had
sure
to
they're
make
not
it.
going to get it
They
dirty.
made it bigger, so it's a 12 scale compared to the minis that it's on. It's using the mini chassis,
Yeah,
but they
but-
did something to make it bigger.
There should be some dirt on that car. You're right, Tank. It should be.
Oh, it's got a 3S system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy crap, that's fast for a little thing like that. Okay, so for 400 bucks that they could run 3S and it's got the 10 scale system in there. I'm not going to say 400 bucks is reasonable, but I guess it's somewhat more so justifying why it's that much. I thought it was only 2S.
They're
Maybe
talking
I saw-
55 plus miles an hour on 3S.
So and the dry shaft is big compared to
Rocket.
the 16 scale. The gearing is big compared to the 16 scale. So it is a little small, but everything is beefed up, and even the
Did you see the new tire setup?
chassis.
They ripped up the inside of the tire. They say it acts like a foam.
They
That-
Oh,
ripped
they've
it.
been
Oh,
doing
that's a
tires like
16
this for a
scale
while.
tank?
That's a totally new tire setup that they made. It's a totally new tire.
Yeah, but they've been making tires like this for a long time that are ribbed inside like that. I don't know what you're talking about
I think it's because of the way they ripped it. It's different.
because Arma does it with
Ripped for
some.
your pleasure.
No, not Arma. Losi does it with some of their tires.
They say it really
And-
helps with the stiffness of the tire.
What scale is this?
12 scale.
They don't put scales anymore. That's what I
Yeah,
hate. They
right.
go small, medium, and large now. They call it. I guess it's
Max
a
scale. What is
non-gender,
max scale?
Yeah, non-gender
non-gender
scale, right?
friendly thing.
Yeah.
So
Are
it's
you a
non-
boy? Are you a girl? Or are you an other?
What I
Yeah.
want to know is you're going to have to buy a bunch of them to race. You can't, there ain't no other cars you can race with them, right?
Yeah,
Mm,
Does
that's a class
Losi
in
make
its
one
own.
of them or does,
Oh,
nobody
well,
else make something like that, right?
if they got a
racing the
Grom with
Groms
that, they
now.
can make. They have Grom NASCARs that are the
Yeah,
same
they
size.
literally do it at the oval track here. They race all the Groms. It's a huge class. Just get a Grom and throw it. But if
So would that go into the Groms class?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
it would fit
probably.
with
if
the
it's bigger
Groms.
than it, I don't think it can.
No, the Grom NASCARs are 12 scale.
Not is the wheelbase the same though?
I don't know.
I
I'd
don't
have to
know.
compare them.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Mini XRT is slightly either longer, one or the other, either longer or
shorter.
wider than the Grom.
I think it's shorter. I know that they did some modifications to make this bigger than the XRT Mini.
Hmm. I
And I don't
guess
think it
in a
has to do
couple
with the
months
blue
I'll see
part.
what they're doing. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, for $400, gosh, I
Yeah,
could buy the
for
Logitech
400
setup
bucks,
and the
cool.
Gorgon.
Is it 400 bucks? Cool, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Maxwell
Yeah,
says
it's
check the wheelbase,
I'm gonna
similar
be
to
back
a
in a
10
tick.
scale sedans.
oh yeah, so that's definitely not going to be in a yeah. If the wheelbase is like a 10 scale car, it's definitely not going to be in the same class as a Grom, like at the Dirtle. Definitely not. It'd be cool, but I don't see them.
I think the ends are different on it. That's why it's longer and bigger.
Yeah,
It's modular, so there's two new modular rear and front piece that made it bigger than the XRT Mini.
could just be a little bit lengthier of a chassis, and they just stick a longer dog bone in there and call it a day.
gonna find the Arma Grom. Which
Oh,
It's
which
I
one
know
usually
is
who
the
you could
this?
race
Mojave
it with.
Grom.
The
They use the
Relarlo.
Mojave Grom
Mojave.
chassis.
You could race
Yeah.
it with the Relarlo 12 scale rally car.
Yeah, I have one of those that I'm going to be selling at the swap meet.
What?
I have that
Which Relarlo?
the
10th or 12th?
it's the minier. Oh my god, the
The 12
miniers.
scale one?
It's
You
getting
just
late.
got that. That just came out.
Yeah, but I just I don't
They
use
say
it. I'd
that
rather
they say that
I'd rather
Relarlo
sell
is
it.
good is a good car, that 12 scale.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Relarlo they're coming out with some. Well, listen, I think the reason why Traxxas did this is because they see what Relarlo did. Relarlo's rally cars, I mean, they're
They're
impressive
good.
vehicles.
Well, let's
Oh
see.
yeah.
Will that go with the Traxxas?
That's what I want to show real quick. But
Oh,
see
there you go.
the Mojave Grom is almost 8 inches
The
wheelbase.
196.
Okay. Traxxas here is 10-inch.
So it's bigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
bigger. Yeah,
two
so they're not going to
inches.
allow it in that class.
So 16 inches. This is 16 point bumper to bumper, 16.38. And this one is 13 inches. So the other one is 3 inches bigger.
So it would go better with the Relarlo 12 scale.
Either that or their
Probably.
10th scale. Their 10th scale has the same wheelbase as the Traxxas 4
But
Tech.
remember, this is considered 16 scale and not 12 scale. So the Grom is considered 16 scale, not 12.
Well, I mean, the Groms are almost all different sizes. The Typhon is a short wheelbase.
And so's the new Gorgon and Quake. They're smaller too. They're the size of the other one, the first one.
Then they have the Mojave, which is a little bit longer, and then and then they have the NASCAR Groms, which is just even longer. It's longer than that, which I think a NASCAR Grom.
Is 12
See
scale.
my
But their
dragon tank?
ones are 12 scale.
See my
You know
dragon?
what?
Hold on.
Oh, that's cool. Fire.
Fire.
We like the fire. You know
Yes.
what? It might be able to race with the NASCAR Groms. It might. The NASCAR Groms are the new rally thing that Traxxas came out.
See, they have a 12 scale rally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Yep.
is 3S.
Yep.
And when you look at this at $209 US right now on special, compared to this guy as
Practice.
$429, I can buy two Arlarlos, and let me tell you, I've seen this car run, and it's neat, it's fast, and it's
And a
cool.
light kit too, which is nice.
Oh,
It's
Well,
a
they have a
toggleable
light
light
kit
kit.
on that. On the
It's toggleable. No, not toggleable. Toggleable. La, 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 la. You could turn them on and off.
I'm
yes.
trying to find the
I have that blue
dimension for
one. I have
this.
that one in blue. It's a good car. It's a great car. I just don't use it.
Feathers.
I can't find
Yeah,
the
that's it.
dimension. Wheelbase. Where would be the wheelbase?
Green feathers, Brad.
Doesn't say specs.
It's Rolarlo sized.
Yes.
Boy, they package these, man.
Come in
You're
red and
getting a
blue.
lot of bang for your buck with Rolarlo.
They first came out with vehicles that are for speed right off the bat when they started.
Yeah, they're like 10 scale road cars.
Yeah.
Something like that. Those cars are great for like low cell speed runs. Those are really good. They're basically the same thing with what this little rally car is. It's just set up to go off road,
And look,
kind of.
Keith, it's got green on it.
I see. It's got green.
Hey, Keith, did you notice it's got
Yes.
green on it?
There's
And
a
that rally
window.
car comes with a nice
Wait,
radio, too.
Tank, scroll back up. Tank, scroll back up. Yeah, just more. Little bit more. No more. Hang on.
What are you trying
Where
to?
was it?
What,
You
I
thought they
said
had
did you
numbers
say?
something with
on
the
it.
truck. Yeah, look, there's green on it.
Yeah, green. Love it. Hey.
I'm sorry, that was bad.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's good, man.
because Keith is one of the few people I know who like green a lot. That's his favorite color.
I appreciate green.
361 millimeter, and this one is 416. So it's actually smaller than this guy. This guy's bigger. But
Maybe try their
wheelbase
10th scale.
is
Their
yeah.
10th
Oh,
scale
this is supposed.
rally car. It might be too
Just
long
check the
though.
wheelbase. 262 wheelbase, and this one
So it's bigger than the
is
12 scale Rolaro.
yes, it's a little bit bigger than the 12 scale Relarlo.
I can't even with these scales anymore. I can't keep up.
Yeah, I know.
Their
But keep in
radio,
mind, it's not the same car because this car in real life is smaller in real life than this guy. This guy is much longer.
Yeah.
the RS200 is not a big car in the first place, but I think
Yeah,
that
it's a small
Volkswagen is smaller in real life.
So it looks like Innovation's got some RC cars for sale. So he wants to get a new Logitech camera. So if anybody's looking for a car, contact him.
These old flapping lips says, yeah, these new Traxxas is the same size as my XV01 and 02.
Oh, my printer ran out of filament.
I think Traxxas, if they don't get their whole pricing thing sorted, I think Rolarlo might have them on their radar. And then Rolarlo is going to get sued.
See,
Why?
it tells me, hey,
Because-
check. It tells me check your printer. There's a problem.
Oh, yeah, the Bamboo Lab one too?
Yeah.
That's cool. Those are some great printers.
Oh,
Until you have a problem.
I've touched wood. I haven't got any problems since I got it. So
If flapping lips, so they're about the same size as a mini MO5 chassis, technically.
It.
On the longer end of the wheelbase category.
the thing is, they don't want you to buy. They want you to buy their cars and race their cars together. And that's why they make it different size because they don't want everybody to mix and match.
Right. They only want you to race
Yeah.
their cars. Their cars only.
Which is kind of ridiculous, but
Empty.
I don't want to get up and get tape. Damn it.
I just got up and got cereal.
No.
Oh boy.
I've been getting up and down for the last 20 minutes though.
I got a brand new spool going in a black.
Oh, nice. Oh, let me show you. I just printed out some things that I'm taking
Oh,
to that
this
swap.
fucking feathers all over the place.
What printer you got?
Um, A1 steak sauce. Bamboo Lab A1. Look, I
I gotta
printed
go to
out
the hobby
these.
shop tomorrow.
Hang on, how do I? There we go. Turn it around. I have like these little dragon things. These I'm just gonna
On
give to
camera.
people for whoever buys something. I'll just, hey, take one of these guys with you. So I have these. I made some tool holders, which are cheap. I think I was looking for like $5. I just want to get
Okay.
some more filament. That's it. I mean, these are like useful. These are great.
Oh, when
I
you go to
made
the
like,
your hobby shop, your swap meet.
yeah. Or if anyone like buys a car, I'll just throw in one of these. They could pick whatever it is. And yeah, I think that's
Is
it.
it a big swap meet?
Oh yeah, there's probably going to be 2, 3, 500 people there. Last time I was there
Wow.
last year, there was at least maybe 100 tents. Yeah. So I have a few of these little
Free
tool holders.
you have to pay to get in?
No, just I mean you have to pay to get into the park, yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
to get in, like to sign up for the swap meet, no, you just go there and show up. It's cool. And I'm
That's
bringing
good.
these guys. I got him, and him with the
You gonna
hat.
try to sell them
No, I just have them there
to
because a
run
couple
or
people wanted
look?
to see them
Yeah.
because I've been gone for like 7 months and they haven't seen these new cars that I built. So they want to see them and touch them,
Yeah.
I guess. And but the other cars that I'm selling are in the trunk of my real car. I have
Already
to
in your
specify
car.
real. Yeah,
You
real
still
car.
have your Stinger?
Yes, sir, I do. Good old reliable.
I still wish they wouldn't have dropped that car.
They're stupid for doing that. And I'm not
There's
saying,
a
oh,
lot of
because
stupid things
it's a
going. There's a lot of stupid things going on in the one-to-one. They're dropping engine horsepower, and I'm like,
I had to
that's
mute him. Brad, I muted you. Can you
Yeah,
guess why I muted Brad?
I know.
Does
I
Brad
don't
know? You don't know?
He started talking
I don't
about
know.
Kia, and we don't like Kias.
No.
No.
I like
I
Kias.
drive them.
I drive a
You
Kia.
now why did I mute you, Brad?
We're both gonna
because
get
I was
muted.
talking about one-to-ones, not RC stuff.
That is correct. This is an RC channel. This is RC talk, not
This
one-to-one
ain't my
cars
channel.
with a blower and all that. On Sunday night when we're on KBRC, you can talk about anything.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, sorry. So I'm just waiting for innovation to start his live talk and invite guests like I'm doing. He's got to
Man,
start
I
doing that.
barely know how to invite myself to my own damn live stream.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
the only thing to do a live like this, you have to have a paid license of Zoom. Right now, you probably don't, but if you want to go live on YouTube, you have to pay per month or
Well,
per year to get.
So you're casting to YouTube through Zoom, right?
That is correct.
See, how do you? I don't understand that sorcery. I can build the hell out of a car, any RC car, whatever. I don't get
It's
this stuff, any of it.
it's
Hank,
easy once you do it once,
one
and
Yeah.
if you're
question
in
first.
computer
Is
savvy,
he
yeah, go ahead.
one question first, Hank? Is he on the is he get my email? 'Cause he's on your email list. I just
He's on
copied
my
it.
email list, so in
Yeah.
Yeah.
theory, he should get your links.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you see KB on Saturdays, just pop in.
And then you can talk about
KB.
anything.
Yeah, KB. Yeah, then you can talk about
KB
anything.
RC13.
But I don't write
So
that. I
I'll
just write
get.
KB. Sorry, Tank. Go ahead.
Hang on. So I'll get an email from KB or
Yeah, it'll
RC
just
Talk
say
Live.
KB. It'll just say KB on it.
Okay. I hope it won't get sent to my spam because when was I don't think I've ever seen. Wait,
Saturday. You should have got an email from him Saturday because he
5
copied my email list and
Yeah.
sent it to you.
who K? Oh, that's K. I thought. Wait, who
Beanfield.
Beanfield?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Beanfield
I
too,
thought that was
but
spam. Holy crap!
yeah, no, it's
I'm
me.
so sorry. Hang on.
It's all right.
I had no idea because I clicked into it one time and nothing came up. So I assumed I was like, oh,
Yeah, I'm still having problems with mine once in a while. It doesn't work right for me, but
He's
okay.
still learning.
yeah. I thought the
The
seal
irony
grid's
is
supposed to do
nigh.
anything.
The irony is nigh. I'm young and I should know this tech crap, yet I don't.
See,
Anyway,
I'm three. See, I have an A1 also, and I got an AMS beside it. So
oh cool. I think I have the AMS thing. That's like the spool holder thing, right?
yeah, the spool for the colors.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I just printed out there's like a top rack holder,
Yeah,
so I can have the AMS directly on top, which saves a lot of space.
yeah, I'm doing
Um,
that next.
I
I
did that
just
because
ordered the.
I couldn't even have it on my workbench. I mean, I could, but I'm working on generally like the Arma Limitless cars, and they're pretty long, and I don't want like crap to get intertwined. So I had the printer off on the ground with the AMS, printing out the AMS. What's it called? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's late. Printing out the top mount for the AMS. Once I printed out the top mount, then I could put it back on my workbench because
Yeah,
then it won't, absorb a lot of space. But it's a great printer. What I found out and I messed up on is that I don't cleaning the plate often is a must.
yes,
You're laughing, so I'm
because
guessing that's a big thing.
Oh
no,
no,
it's
we just
because
had another guy. Go ahead, Tank. That
yeah,
was funny.
2 days ago, another guy says, I'm having so much problem and it doesn't stick anymore. I keep adding glue and it doesn't stick. And then he pulls up his plate and let me tell you, it was white.
They look like
Like
this.
it was, yeah, it
Yeah,
was so dirty.
just
And
all
then we
messed
all
up.
started laughing. He goes, man, go clean that. Go clean it right now. And he went to clean it with soap and water, and
This
it
print
was
was
just a
probably
little
perfect
splinter
after, right?
stuff. And then he goes, well, it's working now. Like,
Yeah, he was bitching and bitching about it.
I mean,
It's funny.
when I use glue, I never reapply the glue. I
yeah,
rinse it, I wash it with the soap and water, and I do
yeah.
hot water so it actually gets the glue up out of the little nooks and crannies and
I've
whatever
I've
of the plate.
never ever had to use glue on any of the projects I've 3D printed. Never. I
Interesting.
even print on a 45-degree angle and like no problem.
They just
So
told me to use glue when necessary, so I'm like, all right, I'll just use the glue. I've never needed it, but I've never not used it. I don't know.
and that's
So either
another
way, I just clean
series.
it regularly.
That's another series of things we're going to talk about or do or
This
maybe
doesn't work
is
at
about
all.
3D printing, tips and
Yeah, oh, yeah.
trips of 3D printing, and
I need
how
to
to
brush up on that
3D
too.
print a body, and if it's too big, how to cut it up. But for me, it's going to be on the Bamboo software because I know that. But
Yeah.
a lot of people are now using, even other companies are using the same interface, so it's just kind of cool.
Yeah, I love the app. It's such a big curve in technology and performance. I had an Ender 3 Pro before,
Damn
and
it.
it was a great printer, but it wasn't anywhere near what this thing is. I mean, and plus it stops when it knows it sees a fault. It doesn't
Yeah.
blow through the whole spool of.
Excuse me. Nicole is writing something I think you should read, Frank.
La la la. I can't believe I ran out of super glue.
Oh, Nicole is moving somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
Am I going to miss
well,
you?
good luck.
Well, we'll miss you when you're not there chatting with us, that's for sure. But until
Yeah.
then, I'm sure you'll come back.
Have a safe move. I don't know who's moving.
Nicole Ruiz. I'm not going to be able to be here through online because I'm going to be moved to another apartment.
Well, good luck. And,
Have a
you
safe
know, it's
move.
not too far.
Lift with your legs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Your legs.
and I hope you find good Wi-Fi to come back and join us. And maybe one day you'll come on the live with us.
Yeah.
That said, anybody that wants to come on the live and chit chat with us in person, or you could turn off your camera just like Brad did. He's still here, but he turned off his camera, and you can just speak to us and talk about RC. Send me an email at thetankRC, all in one word, thetankRC at gmail.com, and I'll send you a link. You can only get invited in here if you give me your email, because like that, if ever you do something wrong, I have a way of contacting you and saying, hey, don't do that no more.
You're out of here, buddy.
Jail
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, get on the panel and
You don't
stay
want
with
to
us
go to
after hours.
Canadian jail, that's for sure.
Well, there's so many things I've seen during lives when we were doing
Oh
Google
God, right, Hank?
Hangouts. Wasn't on my channel, but it was on other ones. But like, I was lucky. Touch wood.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I gotta go get some
Should
E-Revo
I
super glue.
should I ask what those things were, or should I?
Woo!
Well, like people coming in here not wearing clothes, or like they were shirtless, and then when they got up, you saw everything, like not
Everything.
even wearing shorts.
Yeah.
And or
Or
people getting in
Yeah.
here and started singing or yelling or
wearing
doing stupid
wigs.
stuff, wearing wigs,
What
just
else
acting
we
like a
have?
clown.
Yeah, just I mean, I wear a wig
Sounds
every now
like
and then,
low
but
credit score activity.
Yes.
He looks like he's wearing a wig all the time.
yeah.
And that's why I don't put my join link into the chat, because I want
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
screen out some people.
Or-
So the only way you can join in here is if you actually send me an email.
You should do interviews,
Yep.
like
People talking
an
like a duck.
individual.
I've done that. I've done that in the past, interviews with some people. Yes.
Yeah. Duckman did
Wait.
interviews.
We have RC every day that comes on us regularly. We have
Yeah, I don't know where everybody is tonight, Tank.
and we have we've had Poor Boys RC.
Yeah, and sometime I have an invite, but then I tell people into the invite, I said, listen, for the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm going to mute you guys. And after that, you can come in. So in theory, I go spotlight like this, and then I go add spotlight, and then me and you are talking, but the other two guys are still there in the background. And I can
Yeah.
mute them if they don't stay quiet, and then I can ask you questions and all that, and then I can ask the people questions. So there is ways to have multiple people
Interviews.
in here, but just have like an interview one-on-one.
Oh, interesting.
This
That's
CA
cool.
glue does not work on feathers, Tank.
We had the guy Reefs who does Reef servos on here too.
Reef RC. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I made a
Oh,
mess.
actually,
KB made a mess.
I'm actually at a friend's house right now. I'm watching their dog sitting. So this
Watching
isn't
a dog.
watching their dog.
Giving
Next
a dog
time
a
when we're back, I have I have a little bit better of a room area. I'm just on their couch right now. But next time for sure I'll have like all the other stuff. I mean, if we're gonna do like soldering stuff and like that, you will be on the workbench.
You'll
Which would
see
be
me on Saturdays.
all right.
And then we have
I'm
tomorrow is Josh.
Yeah.
Jem's RC,
Sundays.
Jem's Hobby.
But I don't know if you got his email. So. And then Sundays is Tank. And then Thursday or Wednesdays is the Clean Canadian. But on Tuesday
Logitech.
nights, we have movie night, you know.
Webcams.
There's
See, I
aerial
have
night.
this one. They've sent me this one, which is a very nice webcam on an arm. So let's say you're shooting something, you can actually adjust it, and when you're working on a truck, and you can actually work on it, and you can actually take it off the base and put
Wow,
it
they
wherever
sent you
you
that
want.
tank.
Yeah. So I don't
That's a lot of
use
money
this.
too.
I don't use this right now, but yes, the other one I have is this one. That's my overhead camera that I keep popping down. Oh,
$1,000
this is
for
the
that
Oh,
MX
camera.
that
Brio.
was,
So see, I thought it was $300, but it's 179 US. So I believe, yeah, I got everything in US.
whoa.
Oh, that's good.
What's
That
nice
was
with
the
this
lady,
camera?
right? Tank, that was the
Yes.
lady, right?
What's nice with this camera is when you flip it down like this, it becomes a document camera and the image actually flips.
Huh.
So it's kind of cool. And it is detachable off this base, but this is the one I was just showing you that can really zoom in a lot. And you can actually just tilt it forward like that, and then it's got a different mode.
Is that the
Hmm.
one you're
It's kind of
using
cool.
now?
Yes, that's the one I'm
Yeah.
using now.
Yeah.
And see, this one is 179 right now.
Some of this equipment you could buy a nice IC for.
Yes, you could.
Yeah, but you need to, you know,
Um,
if you're gonna do podcasts and all that stuff, you want to get some
To
high-end
be,
stuff.
yeah, to be fair, it's well worth the money rather than getting another RC car. I mean, if you could get like a car that's not of your channel's market and do well with it, then by all means get the RC car, but that's never the case.
see,
This would be absolutely worth it.
this is another thing that they have that they also sent me. It's a Mevo Start. What this is, it's a camera that streams directly to your social media. So you do not need a PC with this. The only thing you have to do is log on with your phone, log on to this, and then log on to your stream, and then you're streaming live directly to
And
wherever you
that's
want to
why it's
stream.
almost $500.
Yes,
But
because
that's worth
it's
it.
like a little
That's
computer.
worth it.
Yeah, it
It's like a
cuts
little
every,
computer
right?
by
Is it
itself. Like you
Bluetooth?
don't. It is Bluetooth that you connect to it. Yes, you connect to it with your phone for the menu and all that. It's Bluetooth, but it's got Wi-Fi and it connects to a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Right.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
cuts the
So
middleman right out.
yeah, that's huge. Do you think you could send the
Yes, it
link to
is.
that in this? I think it's a chat here in the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
So you're
Well, I
going to
can
up your
send you.
game with audio video equipment, huh?
Huh.
Put this right now in the chat here.
Is that what you're going
Oh, I
to do?
do appreciate it. What I actually think I'm
So
going to do is sell the car that I can't really speed run because the road isn't, it's closed. If I sell that, then
You speed
100%.
runs too.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, well, KB's only got like maybe 40 miles an hour in his speed run.
That's fast enough.
and
You don't want that hitting your
also
leg.
put it.
Oh no.
I'll also put it on YouTube.
Hang on. How do I
Oh no,
copy this link?
we
The
lost
irony is
innovation. It's
huge.
gone.
Oh, wait, I'm right here.
No, I'm just teasing you.
Oh no, but I really think I I exited out. Okay, no, I'm here. The irony is high
S-
because I'm the young one. I should know all this crap, but I don't.
Psycho
But you can
13
meet.
Garage says the Psycho 13 Garage says this is not RC talk because we're talking about cameras.
Yeah.
But it is.
It's
It's
adjacent.
about
Film
how you
RC.
videotape your cameras and your RCs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can build a mean RC, right? And you have problems with everything else.
Yep, I can make a
But
mean bowl of cereal too.
but that other camera is kind of cool in the sense that let's say I want to do a drag race or whatever. I can set it up outside, connect to my phone's Wi-Fi or connect to a local Wi-Fi and stream directly. And I'm not using my phone, my tablet, or anything. I can use that to actually stream anywhere.
See, now that is perfect, and I would probably prefer that Because if I were to, let's say, live stream and I want to do it, let's say on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, all I got to do is buy it 3 times. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways that, you can just have the one camera split stream, right?
Yeah, there's
That
different
that's
ways to do it,
older.
and that camera comes in single, dual, 3, or 4. You can buy a kit of 4 cameras.
Oh,
What's cool with that is you have your
okay.
phone and you can select which camera. So you can have a person that switches camera, but there's only one camera that streams live, but all 4 cameras are there, multiple cameras in one shot, or streaming switching, camera switching, which is very cool.
That's cool to have that kind of option.
And D, there are some videos where people have FPV while racing.
Oh, that's cool.
FPV racing
Technology
video is
is
tough to videotape. FPV racing, because you need something with a zoom to actually go and get that, or else the only thing is a little dot going around.
But I've seen
So,
it done many times on people's channels.
yes, or the onboard FPV racing. That's cool because you see the first person view when you're very close. It's as if you're in the plane. That one is cool.
They also have done the back view and front view. They go switch between the two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can have an onboard camera and switch. That's for sure.
cool. Well, Tank, I really appreciate the insight and I appreciate your guys' help as well. My phone is about to die. I have literally 4%. And I just had to finish up some work on my phone and I'll catch up with you guys. KB, you said Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
And
I'm gonna
John-
be on the lookout.
Jen's hobby is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. If I get the email, I'll tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if
Tomorrow
he's
is
on
what?
your email or not.
I don't know. I
Thanks for
mean, if I
coming.
get it, I'll just jump on it then.
Yeah.
I'll be on the
Thanks for
lookout.
joining.
All right, guys. I appreciate you as always. Thank you.
Take it easy, man.
Wayne's here.
That is correct, Radioactive. Because when Brad starts going on motors, turbos, and things like that, it's irrelevant. But the shape of the car, yes, you are right. We copy our cars on 1-to-1, so it is cool. Dirkinator. Queenie called you Dirkinator. Well, it's 11:24, so we're going to end this. Unless anybody has questions here. Yes, Brad, I will put four-wheel steering. I'll probably try it first, not four-wheel steering. I'll upgrade that truck. That's 6x6 slowly. I got to find 6 good wheels for it, which is going to be tough for me because I got only 4 right now.
I say that because if you're going to make a crawler out of it, you're going to need it because of the way it steers.
Yeah.
Up front. So you won't have to worry about it steering not the way to your liking, but with four-wheel steer, you'll get your steering.
Yeah, but the way I'm going to do it also is I'm going to do it so I can actually change mode. In other words, on the remote, put it on four-wheel steering or not. And for a fact, crab will not work on that.
Oh, well, you could do rear steer, just rear steer sometimes.
Yes, I could do rear steer, but that's going to be kind of odd because of that center wheel. But I got to look into a way maybe putting all 3 axles on steering.
You're going to have to get oil-filled dampers for it, though. They do have oil-filled dampers for it.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and I think oil-filled will be good for that truck.
It's one of the few vehicles that you'll modify.
Yeah, but
the
I have
running gear's
a lot of other ones. I have a lot of other ones to finish off first.
Yeah.
All right. So, Brad, why don't you say bye?
Thanks for coming in. It's good to see innovations, and I still wish more of you would come onto the panel. Hopefully, you will take us up on it, or Frank.
Thank you.
Hope to see you later, Dirk. Hope you're feeling better. I guess you're not, but feeling better than usual.
he's taking care of himself, that's for sure. And since he's picking on me, I guess he is feeling a little bit better because now he's picking on me because I started picking on you when we started talking about one-to-one cars. Duckman,
Keep your RC muddy, your hamster smiling. Thanks, Tank, for inviting me and KB. We appreciate it every week. If Tony's out there, Redneck Tony, pop in. KB's got to talk to him about something. Thank you,
CCRC was here
guys. Good night.
too.
does Beanfield want to say anything?
No, just chilling out.
Okay, just sitting there taking a puff pass.
Yeah,
a
puff
joint.
puff path. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, guys, thank you for coming in here week after week, and thank you. Oh, I got a little GI Joe guy there to put in my Jeep.
He's wearing
I
a
kind of
dress?
screwed up. I bought the $12 GI Joe, which is in the States probably $9.99.
Is
The
it wearing
problem
a
is,
dress?
no, he's wearing Hawaiian clothes, but the problem is that version of the Ken does not bend. So his arms
Whoa.
and his they don't bend. It's just his leg move like that. So I'm gonna take the heat gun to that guy. So
Bend him.
I'm gonna bend him with the heat gun. So guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for being in the chat. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Josh. And till then, go charge up some batteries. Go on there, break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun, right, Brad?
When the breakage happens, I don't have fun.
No, that's when the fun starts. You get to fix it. You get to
I
get
don't
your
want to
hands
fix it. I don't
dirty
want to have to fix it. I want to just
and
play.
upgrade. Put upgrades. Start putting metal everywhere and oil
Metal.
fail shocks and better servos.